This is Dating with Reptar, and I am Reptar. If you don't follow me already on Instagram, I am on Reptar underscore Love Jones, R3PTAR underscore LOVEJONEZ. And we're on YouTube. YouTube. Search, which is Dating with Reptar. And we are on Facebook, which is at Dating with Reptar. And we are on Twitch, which is at The Litverse. BIPOC streaming service. Let's just say she has friends that are highly annoying. Hi, friend. How you doing? Watch the video
Hi,
because you get a formal hi for me and leave her the hell alone. Just
please.
shut the fuck up for me. Y'all gonna leave my Wendy alone. But here we are. State your name, age, and occupation for the fans.
My name is Wendy. I am 28 years old and I just finished my certification to be a surgical technician.
Woo!
Thank you. And then I am a stockbroker.
Your zodiac big three.
I'm a Capricorn sun, Taurus moon, and Cancer rising. Let's see how times have changed.
Has your outlook on the dating world changed and what you're looking for?
A little bit how I look at men. I was just recently messing with a guy and he was like the perfect gentleman. Like he did everything. I could call him right now and say, "Hey, I need a ride. Can you I'm sorry, like can you just take me there real quick?" Like I've never had that. So it was kind of scary, but it was just like it's different. It made me look at dating in like a different light.
And you said I'm not your taxi, so
Mhm.
so he got a
Yes.
car.
Yes, he has a car
I'm not your taxi.
and he let me drive it.
Ooh, drive which one?
Girl, you know. It was both of them.
Both of them. Both of them. Have you said I love you first in any relationships?
No. I even cursed somebody out for telling me they loved me. I didn't think it was true.
So how you just gonna tell somebody they don't mean it and
Circumstances given, I felt like them saying I love you. It wasn't sincere.
it was to keep you?
Yes.
That's different. That sounds abusive. In terms of having a future, do you see yourself being with a man or a woman?
Man.
Oh, so that should have been added to your first question. Have anything changed
Yeah.
in serious chat?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that. I
So
forgot all about that.
then right. So great time to bring it up. So how did you go from I don't mind either one to being one gender instead of flexible?
Well, with the guy that I was just
Mm-hmm.
talking about, like that made me look at it like very differently because it's like I've never had like a guy treat me like that. Like I had a girl treat me like that, but it's like she always threw it in my face.
Oh no, that's not being nice. That's just
Exactly.
disrespect.
And it's like I always thank him, like I always like give him food. I'm always doing something to show him that I'm generous. And
Mhm.
he's like, I'm just grateful for you. There's really like men out there like you.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's like, I'm not ready for you.
yeah. That's true. That's a thing. That's good to know. And I'll say that very
Mhm.
much. You can be like gun ho for something, but not ready for it.
Yeah.
It's something new that you can touch, but not ready to grasp and when
Mhm.
it's tangible. Oh, that's a word on high. Can you preach on Sunday?
I sure can.
The change and to just male, my question was going to be, have you thought of polygamy if you didn't change?
Nope.
No.
No. No. I'm too selfish. I'm with a girl or I'm with a man. You're mine.
Being a Capricorn sun, have you ever had to diminish a trait to appeal to the crowd?
Well, my mouth. I've learned how to just sit and be quiet and just nod my head. Just
But
say okay.
would that be under the grounds of you're just saying being a yes woman, or it's more in terms of like you don't want to get your mouth in trouble?
Both, depending on the situation. I could be yesing you because I don't want my mouth to get into that situation. So it's like I know I have to yes ma'am you or yes sir you
Hmm.
just so it doesn't get like that. Or I just walk away.
In regard to that, has anyone taken that as a form of disrespect?
My mother.
Oh, that's different. I'm not talking about your mother. I'm talking about. I'm not
No,
talking
no,
about
she
your
takes
mother.
it highly offensive. Like
Yeah. Well, it depends. What's her time?
she's an Aries.
Gun ho women do gun ho things and hate when the gun ho is put back on them. Like
Nice.
that will Will marriage be a goal to look forward to?
Yeah.
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
I want to say in like 5 years. Well,
I
you never know.
You never know, but these niggas is. I'm still for the streets.
Yeah.
Like I can't.
Yeah. Listen,
No,
ain't nothing wrong with it.
no, it's not. As long
It's
as the streets that you're on does not have coronavirus, does not have an
mhm.
STD, and they get checked.
Yep, and they're being safe and they're being real.
What does it take for someone to keep your interest up and your boredom low?
Well, I don't know.
Yes, you do. Because there's things that you like, there's things that you consider, and
Uh,
there's things that interest you. So, what the hell is it, and what keeps your boredom low? Because your boredom has been very high standard lately.
it has been like I want to say not being 50-50. I can get bored with you paying for everything because it's like I don't mind paying for stuff, even though like you know how they say, "Oh, guys supposed to pay for everything." No,
That's not true, but go ahead.
it's not, and it's like I know I've messed with some shiesty niggas, so it's like I know if I don't pay for something, they're gonna throw it in my face. So let me just stop that now before
That's
it even
true.
happens.
However, it still depends on the guy in regards to you saying, I don't want to always have to think that way. What I do is, are you paying today and paying tomorrow? Or should I pay today or we splitting the bill? I do that from the beginning. I don't care who it is. I don't care how it is. Because not every time you're going to have the money for it. And if you do,
Hmm.
that's fine. I'm not going to fight you. But
Yeah,
I always tell them, I'm not here for just free service. Like, I'm not going to sit here and just, spend your money because it's there, even if it's not, you can still do it. I'm just be like, tell me that you want me to
like
spend this time. Tell me you want me to pay this time. That's fine. As long as I know ahead of time as to what I'm doing, I can function and work my money the way I can work it. So that I'm not sitting out here looking crazy.
exactly.
So I agree in terms of not wanting to have it thrown in your face, but it truly depends on who the hell you talking to. Because there's guys that just do it because they were raised that way.
Yeah, well, I've never met them.
Oh, you need to start hanging out with me more often. Half the guys you've seen on the chats at least do,
Mhm.
they don't mind it. Or they'll say, hey, I can't do the entire bill. Can you do half? I'd be like, that's fine. Because you sported first, I'm not going to expect you to do it constantly.
Yeah.
But the initial one, yes, I want you to sport me first. First date,
Yeah, but after, like, yeah, the first couple dates, fine. But like once we
first date.
get used to each other and accustomed, okay, now we in this. So it's like,
If we just chilling and being friends, or it's cordial in the terms of I like you, you like me, I like what you like what I like. Back to the old school song, we can function a different way. Because that's default trust right there. That's where the default trust comes. So I'm not against what you're saying. It's just at least the first round,
mm-hmm.
as in like top three being max that you pay for.
Because after a while it becomes a routine and it's just like, damn,
It's
this
like
is
you
what
don't,
we're doing tonight.
yeah. And then you feel like, am I contributing at some point? Is my presence known to not be someone that's just milking off of you, and then you gonna go subliminally on social media talking about something? Oh, she's just spending my money, nigga. No.
Um,
What's one deal breaker for you to block a potential partner?
Actually, it was this girl like I was messing with. She was supposed to come see me and we got into a disagreement. And then she like I guess she really told me how she felt about me.
Was it the first date or something?
No, oh no, we've been talking for quite a while. Like she's been to my house. She spent the night when she wasn't supposed to spend the night. Oh yeah.
Years?
No, 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 not years. I want to say from the year before,
2019
to October.
or 2020?
Hmm.
That's well, it's not an S, but it's a year. It's the
It's a
year
year,
involved.
but
Yeah.
it was quite a while that I was comfortable with somebody.
Hmm.
But oh yeah, she told me how she really felt about me, and I was like, okay,
Was that because she was losing you?
yeah. Once we ended the conversation the night before we got into the argument on Messenger, I knew it was over. What she told me that was just the icing on the cake.
Since she didn't have the nerve or the gumption to tell you before that?
Nope,
Oh, then yeah, she's clipped.
nope. And then she tried being petty on Facebook.
The thing is, if you told me ahead of time and then you're telling me, well, since then we flourished before we start fighting, then that's
Mm-hmm.
different. But don't tell me in the midst of fighting how you guilt trip me. That's not cool. We don't guilt trip
Yeah.
people. That's not bueno. That's how abusive relationships start, and we do not do those. She's saying that then and didn't say it before. That's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole ass problem. You had a right to block that person. Did anyone embarrass you on social media? Oh, she up there with doofus.
Mm-hmm. And she was petty, petty.
Nah,
Oof.
she yeah,
I
she
loved it.
up there with doofus. Straight, it's him, then it's her. Do you have a question for me so that your friends can know about me if they give a damn?
Nah, they would. They actually really enjoy you the most.
I'm so glad. As long as you don't come in my mouth, I'm good. Inside me too.
That's a
I'm
good one.
good. I'm straight. I'm all the way good.
What is your love language?
Quality time. I did the test with Jose.
Mhm.
That party time. I think you were there when we did the quiz for the love language to find out what it is.
Yeah, I forgot what mine is.
Yeah, that's how I found out. So mine is quality time according to the
Hmm.
test, but it made sense. I'm not saying that I'm basing it off the test, but going through like I would say the two that really mattered to me was I don't want to say clingy in terms of like, oh my God, she's too much for me or like overly affectionate. It's more in terms of like you being me being in your space and you wanting to be in my space is far greater than nothing. It's far greater than a text message. It's far greater than a video chat. You know, if I can't be in your space and there's a reason why we can't be, then the quality time would be, well, outside of texting, would be video chatting me when you can. Or if we
Yeah.
set up a schedule, that's fine. That's still spending time out of your busy ass schedule to hang out with me, knowing I have a busy schedule too, and wanting to plan the time with me too is even like I'm head over heels. You have me for life. I don't care if we don't date or not. You have me for life. That was the first one, and then the other four was kind of hard to decipher because it was 20%, 20%, 17, 17. So like the top one being quality time was only 28%. So it beat out everything. Just being in my space and you wanting me to be in your space is far greater than anything.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a point of relationship. The point of it outside of communication is wanting to be around a person. You gotta like me too.
I gotta learn how to look at that.
You know, you can love somebody and be their wife or their husband, but you gotta like them too. Nothing but a good old Medea play. You need to watch Why Did I Get Married? Watch the play. It's really good. And they talk about, you know, outside of being that husband or that wife, you have
Mm,
to like the person before you even got to this point. Yes, it does get misconstrued. Yes, it does get swayed as the time progresses on and you get comfortable. But you have to keep it so that it's manageable for you and manageable for the person that you're with, and then you gotta like what they're doing, like them from like the first day. Bring back the old stuff, and if the stuff has progressed to something greater, then why not revamp it to make it spicy all over again? Thank you so much for joining me for your rat ass friends.
hey, friends.
Hey friends, you know. I hope you enjoyed your time and the questions were different.
They were. They were.
If you don't follow me already on Instagram, I am on Reptar underscore Love Jones, R3PTAR underscore LOVEJONEZ, and we're on YouTube. YouTube. Search, which is Dating with Reptar. And we are on Facebook, which is at Dating with Reptar. We are on Twitchified at the Litverse BIPOC streaming service. Deuces fans, deuces.